Test, 1, 2, test. Conference play is underway in Norton. MIT visits Wheaton for the Lions NUMAC home opener. Thanks for being with us here on the NUMAC Sports Network this afternoon. I'm Jackson Walsh. In terms of overall record, Wheaton is way out in front of MIT in the standings, but conference play opened up this past Wednesday night, and the Engineers grabbed a win while the Lions lost in a thriller that ended up going into overtime up in Worcester. Lions looking to grab their first NUMAC win. Engineers trying to race out to 2-0. Tip-off coming soon, but first, we'll send it down to the floor to public address announcer Alan Wickstrom for the anthem and starting fives.
Good afternoon and welcome to Emerson Gymnasium on the campus of Wheaton College for today's NCAA Division III NUMAC Men's Basketball Contest featuring the visiting Massachusetts Institute of Technology Engineers and your Wheaton College Lions. Wheaton College, the NUMAC, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, homophobic remarks, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from site competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. At this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visiting Engineers. A junior guard from Menlo Park, California, number 1, Spencer Lynn. A first-year guard from Virginia Beach, Virginia, number 3, Will Bland. A first-year guard from Lehigh, North Carolina, number 5, Isaac Doty. A sophomore guard from Belmont, Massachusetts, number 11, Tim Nakazi. A first-year guard from York, New York, number 14, Merlin Gogolin. The Engineers are coached by Larry Emerson, assisted by Christian Murphy, John Piedmontese, and Indran Ranathakan. Now let's meet your Lions. Sophomore guard from Easton, Massachusetts, number 2, Weston Harry. A sophomore forward from Watertown, Massachusetts, number 4, Owen Morrissey. A junior forward from Amman, Jordan, number 5, Colin Baher. A junior guard from Canada, Massachusetts, number 11, Todd Murphy. A sophomore guard from Parsippany, New Jersey, number 21, Sal Anamilano. The Lions are coached in his 27th year by Brian Walton, assisted by Ashley Grove and Connor O'Brien. Officials for today's contest are Rich Napolitano, Chris Bennett, and Ryan Salvador.
Alan Wickstrom with the starting lineups there. He'll send it over to Colin Riley on PA for the rest of the game. It's Wheaton and MIT squaring off early on in the NUMAC season. MIT 2-7 overall, 1-0 in the NUMAC after grabbing a 1-point victory, 72-71 at home versus Springfield this past Wednesday. Wheaton was on the road in Worcester facing off against the Clark Cougars. They went to overtime and ended up falling by 11. Clark just dominating in overtime, 90-79 win for the Cougars. They improved to 1-0 in NUMAC play. Wheaton at 0-1, but a good chance to get to 1-1 here against a 2-7 MIT team. Opened up their season with a win versus UMass Dartmouth and then dropped 7 straight after that before the win over Springfield, and MIT wins the tap. They're rocking the away Maroons, Wheaton and the home whites. Left wing now, Dobie's going to give it off to Will Bland. Bland will work off the screen, goes right, pulls up. Jumper off the glass, too strong, and a foul on the baseline. Looks like it's going to go against the Lions. Early foul called on Owen Morrissey, his first personal. The sophomore forward out of Watertown, Massachusetts. Engineers have it off the inbound. Back on the left wing is Bland, guarded by Penavillano. Shot clock down to 12. Bland all the way back out around half court. Now he drives it behind the back. Good dish into the corner. Lynn kicks back out. Bland with it. 5 on the timer. Lynn puts up the corner 3. That one misses the rim and an easy board on the baseline for Morrissey. These two teams meet twice a year. Wheaton swept the series last year. Last time they faced off was at MIT back on February 11th as Thaher off the mark there. The rebound down low for Merlin Gogolin, who draws the foul. Last meeting between these two teams, February 11th at MIT, a commanding one for Wheaton, 90-64. The win when they faced off here last was commanding as well. So Wheaton dominating MIT last year. We'll see what they have on tap this year. 2 more games slated between these two teams here in the 23-24 season. Dobie drives in. Tough shot with the left hand. Wanted the foul. Didn't get it. Harry back up across half court. Just had his career high 27, and he's been doing it all for the Lions this season. Ty Murphy with the ball back out to Harry. Harry loses it. Got stripped. It's going to stay here on this end with Wheaton. Shot clock reset to 30, but we'll see if the officials notice that. That should not have been a reset on the timer there. That gets fixed. Shot clock back at 14 where it's supposed to be. Harry will inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Morrissey inside. Morrissey, one dribble. Fade away off the glass. Rattles out. Another rebound there for Gogolin. MIT's going to push it. Lynn up floor. And we're going the other way. Offensive foul called against Spencer Lynn, and who else but Tristan Harry stepping up to draw it there. Tristan Harry, a defensive monster, and really can create nightmares for guys when you have that defensive combo up top with Sal Penavillano and Tristan Harry. 2 just tenacious guards on both ends of the court. Harry outside. Murphy, 3 ball on the way. That one's short. Penavillano with the rebound down low. Possession stays alive. Murphy kicks it to Harry. Thaher looking in the post. Harry gets him, but a good front there from behind by Lynn. Thaher ends up collecting it. They'll work it around. 3 on the way. Penavillano. No good in the rebound for Bland. Engineers back the other way. Jumper no good for Minicozy. Offensive board though. Lynn on the other end keeps the possession alive for the Engineers. They'll work around the perimeter. Dobie in the corner. Back out to Minicozy. Shot clock winding down. He loses the dribble. Harry on the fast break. Back the other way. The layup comes up short, and he's going to draw the foul. Both teams still looking to get on the board here over 2.5 minutes in, and Tristan Harry will have a chance to do so at the free throw line. a sophomore out of East Taunton, Massachusetts, averaging 14.6 points per game this year. That total really went up after the career high 27 at Clark this past Wednesday in the overtime loss, and he's 2 of 2 at the stripe there, and Wheaton strikes first. They got a 2-0 lead early. Up top, Gogolin. Dribble handoff. Doby to the rim. Can't get it off the glass. Another offensive board. Gogolin pulls it down. Lynn, pull up. That's too strong, and the ball gets tipped into the hands of Colin Thaher. Thaher outside, the junior forward out of Amman Jordan. He's been in double figures 5 times this year. Murphy, 3-ball, got it. He's still getting back into the rhythm of things. Only his 4th game this season, but in the 3 he's played so far, coming off the ankle injury, he's averaging 10 points a game. Gogolin trying to get around Thaher, tough finish. Gets it over to 6'8", outstretched arms of Colin Thaher. Tough shot there from Gogolin, and MIT's got their first points, and they got a steal. Bland, pickpocket on Harry, driving in, and Harry got him with the body, and Bland hits the parquet hard, but he helped up by his teammates. We'll see what that foul was. It's going to be on the floor. No free throws coming up for Will Bland. It'll be an inbound, and that's the 3rd team foul against Wheaton here in the opening stanza. MIT's got 2 of them. 16-15 left to go in the first half. Wheaton in front, 5-2 here. The home opener for the Lions in conference play for the 23-24 season. And Isaac Doby next down the mid-range, the first-year guard out of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Averaging a little over 7 points a game in his rookie campaign for the Engineers. Petavallano, right wing, back around. Thaher will get it to Harry. Harry looking for somewhere to go with it. Now Morrissey straight away. Morrissey right wing to Petavallano. Morrissey will put it on the floor. Tough fadeaway. Nylon, then Owen Morrissey. Big time shot from a big time player. Morrissey averaging 8 and 8 this season, 8 points, 8 boards a game. One of the more dynamic players you see out there. Also gets the most minutes per game for this Wheaton team with over 33 as Lynn uses the bank. Back to a 1-point ball game. Morrissey to the rim again. Hesitation. I'm going to say he took steps before going up with it. Turnover here for Wheaton. We'll have our first substitution. Duncan Bubar checks in the game for Wheaton. He'll replace Colin Thaher. A little bit of pressure applied here by the Lions. Bland across half court easily now on the handoff to Doby. Lynn left wing off the screen. Doby right back to Gogolin. Isaac Doby. Long range, can't get it. Bubar with the rebound down low right after he checks in. Back the other way, it's Tristan Harry. Swing pass, Murphy, same spot. Can't get it this time. A tough rebound down low, corralled by Gogolin. Lynn in transition, Doby. Trying to get the baseline around Morrissey up top. Gogolin, one dribble drive off the glass, can't get it. Speed picking up a little bit here inside Emerson. Jim Morrissey will bring it back out. Murphy wide open. That one goes in and out. And it's going to be off of Bubar on the baseline, going the other way to MIT. Jaden Kelleher enters the game for Wheaton along with Dimitri Iafredi. Petavallano and Murphy head of the sidelines. MIT looking to beat Wheaton for the first time in 2 years. They trail by 1 right now. Doby turnaround outside. Gogolin up fake on the 3. Hop step through the lane. Some contact from behind, no call. Wheaton going the other way. Harry bounce pass. Kelleher can't get it. Morrissey offensive putback, no. Bubar can't get it on the putback. It's still loose. And it's going to be off of Kelleher, so 3 missed layups there for the Lions, and MIT fortunate to come away with possession. Still down by 1. All 3 misses from point-blank range there for the Lions. Been very good at finishing at the rim all year, this team has been. Inside Doby, wide open, got around Morrissey with the easy finish. MIT's got their first lead today. Not a big one, though, just sitting at 8-7. Harry inside, same thing Doby just did. Little backdoor cut in the layup inside. Tristan Harry's got 4 points to lead the way for Wheaton right now. Bland will take his time, bring it up floor. The first year out of Virginia Beach. With a wild finish inside. That one missed the rim. Bubar with the rebound. He outlets it to Harry. Transition, Morrissey. 3 defenders there, can't get it. Morrissey and Bubar were in the same spot. Couldn't come down with the rebound. Now MIT will come back the other way. It's Lynn. Inside Gogolin at the elbow. Back out to Lynn. Lynn puts up the 3. That one's too strong. And the weak side. All alone there was Jaden Kelleher. Up top, it's Morrissey. He'll go to work down low. Had a really tough angle off the glass and then picks up the foul. Going for the offensive rebound. So that's Morrissey's second personal here. Just 8 minutes into the ball game here. Morrissey's going to head to the bench. Tarmo Tari into the game for the first time today. Tari, the junior forward out of Chelmsford, Massachusetts, has seen a big uptick in playing time this season, going from his sophomore to junior year. Iafredi's got a steal from behind. With a finger roll. Dimitri Iafredi with the steal and score. One of the fastest players you'll see out on the court at any game you attend. Guy is lightning quick. Can really make an impact, especially as a rookie on both ends of the court. Doby the other way, got bumped by Tari, and he'll head to the free throw line. MIT making their first trip to the line this afternoon. They'll send Isaac Doby to the stripe for 2 shots. Hasn't been to the line a ton this season after he knocks down the first one. Just 8 attempts from the free throw line coming in, 9 after that first one. Now 8 of 10 from the free throw line all season. Back to a 1-point ball game. Kelleher off the screen. Now we'll get it to Bubar. Iafredi stopped the dribble. Harry, pump fake from deep. Iafredi wide open. He tries a 3. Can't knock it down, and Bland skies up for the board. Bland got bumped right at half court in transition. It's going to be the 5th team foul against Wheaton here in the first half. That one's going to be charged to Duncan Bubar. That's his first personal. Tristan Harry heads to the sidelines. Ty Murphy back in the game. It'll be an inbound at half court here for the Engineers. And we're going the other way. Doby couldn't get off the 3 ball. An offensive foul, illegal screen called against MIT, and it looks like that's going to be against Mike Ewing, just as he checks in the game. One of the many rookies on this MIT team. Ewing, the first year out of Mendham, New Jersey. Very young team for Larry Anderson in his 29th year coaching MIT men's hoops. On the other sideline, a lot of experience there as well. Brian Walmsley in his 27th season for Wheaton College. Murphy, shot clock down to 10. Cashes the three from downtown. Murphy's got 2 triples already, leading all scorers with 6 points. Cozy hands it off to Doby. Doby goes left, trying to get around Tari. And a really late foul call comes in. Came from the official on the near side. That one was a good 2 seconds after that layup went up. That's going to be Tarmo Tari's second personal foul. It's going to send Isaac Doby back to the free throw line, where just was not too long ago off the mark on the first of 2 there for Doby. Tari's going to head to the bench with those 2 fouls. Chris Ballone into the game for the first time today. The sophomore guard/forward. You usually see him out on the wing out of Windham, New Hampshire. Doby able to salvage 1 at the free throw line. 4-point ball game, 14-10 Lions lead. About halfway through this first half. Coming to you from Emerson Gym in Norton, Massachusetts. Murphy dumps it down low into Bubar. Bubar now double teamed, and Doby comes in from outside to come away with a steal. Doby transition wide open, 3 on the way, can't get it. Lynn was alone for the rebound. Tried to do a little putback there, but was unable to finish. And Brian Walmsley's going to take a timeout here. We will too. 9:36 to go in the first half. Wheaton leads MIT 14-10. You're watching Men's Hoops on the NewMax Sports Network. Game 1 of 2 inside Emerson Gymnasium today. We'll have our first men's and women's doubleheader of the year. Women not yet in conference play. They'll square off against Bridgewater State coming up next. Iafrady almost had the backdoor layup. Good ball movement, though. Murphy knocked it down, but all for nothing as Colin Thaher whistled for the illegal screen away from the ball towards the basket. That's Wheaton's 8th team foul, so MIT already in the bonus early on here, and Engineers return the favor. Another illegal screen called against Mike Ewing for the Engineers. He's going to head to the sidelines. Merlin Gogolin back in the game to replace Ewing as the teams exchange illegal screens. 14-10 lead for the Lions out of the timeout. First one called from either coach today. Iafrady straight away gets it back on the handoff from Thaher. Back around the baseline. Kelleher to Ballone. Ballone pulls up at the free throw line. Got the friendly roll. That's Chris Ballone's first bucket of the afternoon. The sophomore out of Windham, New Hampshire. One of the many New England players on this Wheaton roster. You have 4 of them out there right now, and Ballone strips it. Iafrate going the other way, and he's fouled. Fouls charged to Isaac Doby. A good one, though. Shut down Wheaton in transition when it looked like they had numbers for sure. And that's 5 team fouls against MIT here in the first half. Murphy in rhythm, couldn't get the 3. It's going to stay on this end, though. Loose ball foul is charged to number 3, Will Bland. For MIT, that's his first personal. So now both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Something usually don't say a lot with 8:37 left to go in a half. Murphy off the dribble, long 2. That comes up short, and an easy rebound there for Bland. Bland's going to push the tempo. Lynn, Doby, left wing. Too strong on the 3, and that ball just tipped the wire up above the basket. Petavillano checks back in the game. He'll replace Kelleher. Also in the game for MIT, the senior guard, number 2, Luke Wagner. That's him guarding Thaher right now. Iafrate right back to Thaher. Malone pump fakes the 3, free throw line again, gets it to go. Malone's got back-to-back buckets in the mid-range. Wheaton's got their biggest lead at 8. Wagner finds Bland left side. Bland's not going to use the screen. Looked like a push-off there. He's trying to throw Petavillano off of him. Not going to matter, though. Bland off the mark on the shot. Iafrate pushes. Malone can't get it from outside. Bland with a good box out. Cutting his way through traffic back outside. Doby left wing. 3-ball good there for Isaac Doby. It's set up by Will Bland, just masterfully dribbling his way through the whole Wheaton defense, and Doby was just wide open on that left wing. Under 7 to go in the first half. Murphy gets out of the trap of the baseline. Someone's open, and it's Iafrate who takes it inside with a kiss off the glass. Wagner back across half court for MIT. Engineers 5 games below 500 now, but on the bright side, they're 1-0 in conference play, which is the record that's really going to matter come February. Bland looked like he was trying to draw a foul there, missed everything. Iafrate couldn't get the tough finish in traffic, and that one is going to stay here with Wheaton, though. Ewing tried to collect it on the baseline, but put the ball off the baseline, so out of bounds off of MIT. Samuel Chen just entering the game for the Engineers. Another rookie. He's out of Bellevue, Washington. Like Chen just crossed the baseline there trying to guard the inbounds. Iafrate will get it into Malone. Malone turns now. Murphy outside. Murphy on the deck. One dribble. Dishes it left to Malone. Thaher's double teamed and was looking to send it cross court to Iafrate. Tipped out of bounds by Lynn. Iafrate will inbound again, just this time on the other side of the basket. Going to loft it into Thaher. Shot clock is down to 7. Malone, tough 3, almost got it. And Petavillano getting work done the offensive glass. Gives Wheaton another chance. Iafrate just rattles out. Thaher almost had it. Now Iafrate does. Petavillano too short. Murphy with an offensive board. Petavillano another try. That one short again, and MIT finally comes up with a rebound on the defensive end. It's Lynn. Wheaton took 4 threes on that possession. One of them could not go through in a bucket for MIT. Isaac Doby having himself a nice day right now. He's got 11 points, leading all scores by a pretty wide margin. Only 3 players to put the ball in the basket for MIT. It's Doby with 11, and then Lynn and Gogolin each have 2. As that ball's tipped into the backcourt. Shot clock winding down again. Timer down to 5. Wagner all over Petavalato, but it doesn't matter. Petavalato, a little fade away from the left elbow. Seven-point lead for Wheaton College. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Ewing hands it off on the baseline to Chen. Looked like it could have been steps there. Now Ewing tries the 3. That one is going to get wedged right up next to the shot clock. Looks like it could be a minute before this ball comes out of the top of the backboard. Harry just tried to throw it up to get it out, and looks like it might be a little more wedged than previously. So we're going to have Colin Faher come off the bench and try to get it with the mop. See if the 6'8 guy can get it done. 0 of 2 now on the attempts, 0 of 3. And now on the 4th one, gets it to go with a big round of applause from the crowd. Morrissey left side, gets it to Murphy. Murphy creates some space. Back of the iron, can't get the jumper, and Wheaton efficient on the offensive glass. Murphy, another chance. 3-ball, corner, it's good. Talk about stacking up the second chance points here for the Lions. 10 offensive boards for Wheaton College here with 3:45 to go in the first half. They got their biggest lead at 10 right now. Lynn trying to shrink it down, and he got fouled going up for the layup. Looked like it's going to be called against Harry. Foul will be charged to Tristan Harry. That's his second personal. 9 team fouls here in the first half for Wheaton, but you'll trade those 9 team fouls for a 10-point lead any day of the week as Lynn off the mark on the first of 2. Harry going to head to the sidelines here for what you would think would be the remainder of the first half. 3:42 to go as Lynn knocks down the second. 3:42 to go, your leading scorer so far this season. Don't want to risk him picking up his 3rd in the late stages here. So good move by Brian Walmsley to sit down Tristan Harry for a little bit. Morrissey inside, got stolen from behind by Doby. Doby will push it. Lynn, baseline into traffic, and looked like Bumar was straight up, but picked up the foul. If it is whistled against him, no, it's going to be against Jaden Kelleher, so that's 10 team fouls against Wheaton. Double bonus, 2 shots on the way here for Spencer Lynn. Lynn off the mark again. Came into today as a 71% free throw shooter, 28 of 39 at the line so far this season, and he's 50% in his last 2 trips. The Wheaton lead back down to 8. Morrissey just outside the elbow, picks up the dribble. Now Kelleher beyond the 3-point line. Kelleher inside, just lost it. That ball was untouched. It's going to go back to MIT. Open 3, too strong from Michael Zhang was just checked in. Lions got numbers. Murphy behind the back. Iafrate couldn't finish. Iafrate got way up there for the layup. Murphy dishes off the open chance to Iafrate. That one rattles in and out. Ball still alive. Bubar can't finish. Kelleher looking to pull it down, and he got fouled from behind, and he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. A hectic possession, to say the least. It started with Murphy finding Iafrate behind the back, and then Iafrate couldn't finish, and there were a couple more missed shots after that. So 3 offensive boards on that one possession for Wheaton, and the result is Kelleher at the line for a 1-and-1, and he sinks the front end. Second one from Kelleher, too strong, and they got another offensive board. Tari to Murphy, now Kelleher again. Tari gets it, free throw line. Now he's going to post up, has the height advantage on Wagner, came up short, pulls down another board. Kelleher, 3-ball. Yes, sir! World domination on the offensive glass this afternoon for the Lions. 12-point lead. Wild finish, Murphy. Can't get it. Iafrate back in transition all the way to the rim off the glass. Kelleher pulls down another one. Tari inside. Point blank. Got it to go. It's all Lions right now. 37-17. And Larry Anderson's going to take a timeout. 14-point lead for Wheaton. 1:44 to go in the first half. We'll be right back. From Norton, Massachusetts, you're watching Wheaton Lions men's basketball. Fourteen-point lead for the Lions coming out of the timeout called by Larry Anderson. Story right now has been Wheaton's domination on the offensive glass. They've got 15 offensive rebounds and 12 second chance points. And a turnover, no, not a turnover. They're going to say Dimitri Iafrate tipped that ball. Didn't look like he argued the call, though, so calling it a good call by the official on the baseline with 15 on the shot clock, and now a turnover. MIT throws it away. Murphy to Iafrate with a left hand and in. And Larry Anderson not thrilled on the sidelines. He takes another timeout. Only played for 20 seconds after the last timeout. This is a full one, so we'll step away yet again. 33-17 Lions on top. Wheaton's got their biggest lead of the afternoon over MIT right now. 33-17 coming out of the timeout called by Larry Anderson. Second one he took in just about 20 seconds. Good start out of the timeout here for the Engineers. Isaac Doby will take another trip to the free throw line. Tarmo Tari picks up his third personal foul here in the first half. 2 shots on the way for Isaac Doby, who is the bright spot in this game for MIT right now. He's got 12 points after that free throw. Other than that, for MIT, Spencer Lynn has 4. And then Merlin Gogolin has 2, and that's all the scoring for the Engineers this afternoon, as Doby couldn't get the second one at the line, and now MIT will put some pressure on here. Wheaton breaks it easily. Iafredi, Kelleher, transition 3. Comes up short, and Kelleher is going to have himself 3 free throws. Foul charge to Luke Wagner. Three free throws on the way for the lone senior on this Wheaton team, Jaden Kelleher, a co-captain alongside Ty Murphy. First of 3 falls through for Kelleher. Played his high school ball at Amesbury High School up on the New Hampshire border. Very athletic family he comes from. His younger brother plays basketball at Endicott, and his other younger brother is a swimmer at Division II Bentley, as Kelleher knocks down all 3 at the line. Wheaton in front by 18 right now, and a foul away from the ball. Is wasn't a signal on who that foul was on, but the officials are going to gather to talk about this one right now with 1:05 to go in the first half. That one was away from the ball, so I didn't get a chance to catch what was going on. We'll see what's assessed here. So that's going to be an offensive foul away from the ball charged against Isaac Doby for MIT. That's his second personal. No flagrant foul call on that one, just a common foul on the offensive end. So Wheaton ball here with under a minute. Iafredi, backdoor, skies up, can't get it. Bubar had the ball but went to the ground with it. So a traveling violation, but Bubar gets some applause just for the hustle on the glass that time. IT will get it into Samuel Chen. Will take it up across half court. He's picked up by Iafredi. Inside, Gogolin kicks it out to Lynn. Doby, 3 on the way. First field goal in a long time for the Engineers. And it's Doby to knock it down, leading all scorers with 15 points. His team still trailing by 15, though. Murphy, contested 3 and another foul from outside. MIT not helping themselves to get back into this game this time. The shooting foul called against Merlin Gogolin. Only Gogolin's first personal foul, so Ty Murphy will head to the free throw line for 3 shots here. Murphy dealing with an ankle injury most of this season, but has played and started in the last 4 games, including today. 5 of 9 at the free throw line coming into this ball game. Murphy knocks down the second as well. Junior guard out of Dedham, Massachusetts, played his high school hoops at Xaverian, and he's 3 of 3 on that trip at the line after he's fouled from way downtown. Now Murphy, the only player in double figures for Wheaton right now. He's got 12. 3 of 7 from outside. That's his specialty. Shot clock is off. Game clock down to 8 here for the Engineers. Trying to get to some momentum going into the half. Lynn was off the mark, and then it was tipped out of bounds by Gogolin here. So Wheaton will have 3.7 to go the length of the floor. It's going to be Iafrede at inbound. They'll have a 17-point lead minimum. They get it into Malone. Trying to find Iafrede. Goes wrong for Wheaton, but no harm there as Wagner came up with a steal and then airballed the 3. And that's how the first half's going to come to an end, and it's all Wheaton right now. On their way to their 3rd consecutive win over the Engineers. They lead 39-21. Coming up next, the Bank Host Bank halftime show. You're watching Wheaton Lions men's basketball on the NewMac Sports Network. Bay Coast Bank halftime show here from Emerson Gymnasium. It's Wheaton leading MIT in their new MAC home opener 39-21. And the story's been the offensive glass right now for Wheaton. They have more offensive rebounds than they do defensive rebounds. 16 offensive boards for the Lions to MIT's 4. And then they're winning the defensive glass battle 15-12. Leading the way right now for Wheaton is Ty Murphy. He's got 12 points on 3 of 9 shooting, 3 of 7 from downtown, and a perfect 3 of 3 at the free throw line. Right behind him, Jaden Kelleher has 7 on just 1 field goal. Kelleher 4 of 5 at the free throw line. And then Dimitri Frady with 6 points. On the other end, not a lot of scoring going on for the Engineers in the first half. Isaac Dombey leading all scorers right now. He's got 15 on 5 of 10 shooting. And Spencer Lynn with 4 points, and Merlin Gogolin with 2. Wheaton 13 of 40 from the field for 32%, 4 of 16 from 3 for 25%, but they're winning the battle at the free throw line. 9 of 10 from the stripe for the Lions. For their MIT, only 7 of 27 from the field. That's 25%. 2 of 7 from 3 for 28%, and then 50% from the free throw line at 5 of 10. In terms of turnovers, though, that's the one spot where MIT is winning the battle right now. MIT only with 8 turnovers, Wheaton with 11, but not that big of a difference when one squad's leading 39-21 at the moment, and this has been the Bay Coast Bank halftime show. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes for the start of the second half. Wheaton on top of the Engineers, 39-21. Last time these two teams squared off in this building, it was an 84-39 win for Wheaton. Maybe not as substantial as a blowout on the way, but Wheaton with a good chance to hang up a big number today. They lead 39-21 as we start the second half here from Emerson Gymnasium. Thaher inside, and immediately an offensive foul picked up. Thaher dropped the shoulder right into Bland. That's Colin Thaher's third personal foul. Just in the opening 10 seconds here of the second half, so we'll see if he stays out there. Looks like he will be for the time being, as the floor is getting mopped up where Bland hit the deck. Wheaton will apply a little man-to-man press here to start off in the second half. Bland crosses half court with Petavillano right there in defense. Bland gets the screen. Doby rolls off of it. Doby takes it inside. Pump fakes the pass back outside to Bland. And a cozy, and call is going to be he stepped on the sideline, so a turnover here in the first possession for the Engineers here in the second half. Tristan Harry will take the ball on the floor, only with 4 points in the first half, but just did it about as efficiently as you could. 1 of 1 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for the sophomore guard out of Taunton. Thaher straight away. Pump fakes the three. Inside. Back outside. Petavillano no good from downtown, and Doby tracks down the rebound in the corner. Doby's got 15 points. That was his first rebound of the day. And Tristan Harry whistled for the blocking foul. That's going to be his third personal, so some slight foul trouble here early on in the second half for the Lions. Gogolin right into the body of Thaher, now picks up the dribble outside to Minicozy. Bland, right wing, 10 on the shot clock. Bland looking inside, back out. Lynn feeds Gogolin. 3 on the shot clock. Gogolin needs to put it up. Thaher all over him. Fade away. Gogolin knocks down a tough one. That's Gogolin's second bucket of the afternoon. He's got 4 points. That puts him right with Lynn at 4 points, and MIT's going the other way. Bland drives off the glass, just rolls off the iron. Petavillano up floor to Harry. Harry speeding through, got fouled. Harry will take his second trip to the free throw line today. Spencer Lynn whistled for the foul there. That's his third personal. First team foul here in the second half against MIT as Harry knocks down the first one. Has hit his career high, well, should say has set a career high in 3 different games this season for Wheaton, which is really impressive because he started a good amount last year as a first year. Did it with 18 against Eastern Nazarene, then with 26 against Roger Williams, and then broke that mark again this past Wednesday with 27 in the loss at Clark. Back to an 18-point lead for Wheaton. Bland drives in. That ball wasn't touched by any Lions defender, so that'll be out of bounds. Going the other way. Bland lost it on the dribble drive to the basket. Petavillano takes his time with it up across half court. Murphy on the handoff. Now back inside to Thaher. Morrissey open in the corner. Now it's Murphy again. Murphy cross court. Petavillano inside. Had the layup. Elected to dish out to Murphy. No good. And that ball once again just tipping that strap up above the basket. And an unlucky break there for Wheaton. It looked like Thaher was going to come down with the offensive rebound. Minicozy finds it left side to Gogolin. Now straight away it's Bland. Bland has it poked by Petavillano back on the other side of half court. Gogolin Takes the three. Follows his shot, trying to save it. Morrissey has it in the corner, tiptoes on the end line, and gets it to Thaher. Harry in transition, dribbled it off the foot of Gogolin. Then a cozy back the other way, dumps it off to Lynn. Lynn inside, and an offensive foul. Khaled Thaher steps up to draw the charge. Someone must have been letting him hear it before the game that maybe he hasn't been drawing enough charges, because he's storming back down the end of the floor, pointing to the bench. Still on an 18-point lead for Wheaton. Under 17 to play in regulation. Foul against Isaac Doby. Harry just too much speed trying to get the angle on the baseline there, and Doby picks up his third personal. It's also the third team foul here in the second half against the Engineers. Nearly a 5-second call, just maybe a half a second to spare there before Harry got it into Morrissey. And tangled up down low was Thaher. Foul's going to be charged to Michael Zhang. That's his first personal. So now 4 team fouls here very early in the second half against MIT. Harry inside, works in the post. Tough shot there from Harry. That was excellent defense from Isaac Doby, just better offense from Tristan Harry, who's got 6 points now. Gogolin dumped inside. Doby came up short. Got his own miss. Harry across half court, picked up by Chen. Thaher takes his try at a 3 and makes it. The big man knocks one down from downtown. That's Thaher's first point to this ball game. 21-point lead for Wheaton. Doby inside with a finger roll. I'll tell you, Doby's really been an impressive player to watch, and MIT, maybe not this season, but has a bright future ahead of them with this really big core of rookies. I mean, Bland, Doby, and Gogolin all in the starting lineup. They were all first years. And Doby's got 19 right now for the Engineers. 21 on the shot clock. Murphy catches off the inbound. Bubar couldn't handle the hot pass. Morrissey was there to collect it. Harry back inside, rejected. And it'll stay here out of bounds off of the Engineers. Now just 10 on the shot clock for Wheaton. Harry trying to find Iafrady, and the Aaron inbounds pass is stolen away by Tim Minicozy. Gogolin right by Iafrady off the glass and in. Gogolin's got 6, making him the second leading scorer for MIT, and nobody wanted to pick up Tristan Harry until he got to the 10. Foul charged to Samuel Chen. That's his second personal, so 2 more free throws on the way here for Tristan Harry. A perfect 4-4 at the line so far this afternoon. Jinxed him there. Harry off the mark on the first of 2 coming into today. It's a 73% free throw shooter. Landon Dolvin checks into the game for the first time today for MIT as Harry goes 0 of 2 on that trip, and the rebound collected at the free throw line by Minicozy. Gogolin straight away. Turns, jump hook with the left, a pretty looking shot there from Merlin Gogolin. Harry will speed it up across half court and we'll take a timeout. We will too. 15-point lead for the Lions, 46-31. Wheaton basketball coming out of the timeout. They lead by 15, a lead that has gotten up to 21 so far today. Jaden Kelleher in the ball game after the break. First time we've seen him here in the second half. He's got 7 so far today. Ty Murphy looking for his first points. And an acrobatic finish there for the junior. How about that one from Ty Murphy? Usually see him doing his damage from beyond the three-point line. It's his first field goal from two-point territory today and did it in a pretty high-fashion way. Dobie all the way to the rim, just burnt the defender. He's got 21 now this afternoon. Dobie came into this game just averaging a tick over 7, and Murphy's got back-to-back buckets. His 4th tray of the day. Iafredi, pickpocket, inside! 20-point lead. That's the type of player he is, just scrappy and can do it on both ends of the floor. Gogolin looking to respond. No good. Morrissey with the board. Murphy back across half court. Murphy for 3. And he got fouled again. Got fouled shooting a 3 in the first half. That's the 3rd time this afternoon that MIT has fouled a three-point shooter. And Ty Murphy with another trip to the line. Perfect 3 of 3 so far today. Murphy knocks down his first 2 of 3. Samuel Chen back into the ball game for MIT. He'll replace Landon Dolvin. Murphy now a perfect 6 of 6 at the free throw line. 20 points for Ty Murphy, and I think it's safe to say he's back in the swing of things. Good feed inside, Gogolin to Dobie. Dobie's got 23. Murphy. What a find inside. Bubar couldn't finish. The whole place thought Murphy was putting that one up. Had an open look, but found Bubar, who just couldn't finish on the block. And a cozy with a return on the other end, and now that ends a very long drought of just Gogolin and Doby being the only scorers. Minicozy has his first bucket of the day, and it's a 3 from outside. 18-point game. Bubar. Height advantage. Murphy open. Couldn't get another one to go. Ball still loose. All the way out to half court. Dimitri Iafrate collects it. Iafrate, hesitation to the rim. Count it! And the foul. Iafrate took a pretty hard fall there, but he's helped up and walks to the free throw line. And Doby now with 4 personal fouls for MIT. What an exciting player Dimitri Iafrate is to watch. Just the hustle from him, the speed, and just the talent on top of that. He's going to be somebody you're going to want to keep an eye on here the next 4 years. Ty Murphy heads to the sidelines for a breather. The 5 out there now. Iafrate, Balone, Kelleher, Thaher, and Tari. Iafrate now into double figures with 11 points after the hoop in the arm. Doby finds Gogolin straight away, now right side. It's Zhang. Whistle comes in away from the ball. Looks like they're going to get Jaden Kelleher with a foul there. That's Kelleher's 3rd personal. Gogolin post now, hands it off to Doby. Doby! He's got to go to the line for 2 shots. He got fouled on the step back. I'm actually going to say that foul was on the floor. Looked like Doby was going up for the shot. Still stay MIT ball. And not much help there for MIT. Iafrate with another steal the other way. Thaher with a layup, and the whole bench wanted to slam. Took the conservative route there. Quick 3 there for Minicozy off the mark, and now things will slow down a little bit as Iafrate will walk it up the floor. Balone. An errant pass inside, was looking for Thaher. Try to go with a low bounce pass. Looks like Thaher wanted that one right at the chest. Has the size advantage versus everybody on the floor right now. Standing in at 6'8". Doby trying to go back door, collects it with a reverse. And the foul. Doby's going to, just like I said about Iafrate, he's somebody that you're going to want to keep an eye on. A breakout game right now for Isaac Doby for the Engineers. 25 points, looking to make it 26 at the stripe. That's Jaden Kelleher's 4th personal foul. He'll head to the bench, and Doby off the mark on the free throw. Tari pulls down the rebound. Tristan Harry back in the game. Transition, Iafrate. Can't get the 3. Thaher offensive board, back out to Harry. Harry keeps the dribble alive somehow, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with Wheaton. Only 3 seconds on the shot clock. Three seconds here for Wheaton after Balone inbounds it here on the near side sideline. Gets it into Harry. Harry, pump fake. Lost it and then collected by Wagner right before the shot clock buzzer sounded. And Balone picks up the foul. Sang will head to the free throw line for 2 shots here. The second personal foul against Bologna. Zhang with a chance to get his first points today, and he does as he knocks down the first free throw. It's the Isaac Dobie show right now for MIT, a career high 25 points for the first year out of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, previously smashing his career high. Still just a rookie. Had his career high at 14 coming into today, and that one is getting blown out of the gym, but bad news. His team trails by 19 with under 10 minutes to go in regulation. Dobie also with 4 personal fouls right now. And Colin Thayer is going to be whistled for the travel. Turnover here for Wheaton. Jake Jones into the game for the first time. The senior guard out of Weston, Connecticut. The Engineers has the ball straight away. Now dishes left to Dobie. Zhang back over to Wagner. Wagner right back to Dobie. Now it's Lynn right wing. The ball hit Chris Malone in the head on the pass. Harry the other way. Bounce pass. Iafrate wide open. Dobie steps into the 3. Can't get it. Iafrate with a rebound on the weak side. It's the 4th board for Dimitri Iafrate today. And a steal. Wagner took it right away from Bologna, who was trying to spin. And another steal, and Dimitri Iafrate was the one who got a hand on it. Harry will slow it down outside. Tari, good find to Harry, and Harry rejected by Dobie, and it was Michael Zhang coming up with a rebound. Jones inside. Turnaround in the post. Couldn't get the jump hook to go. It's like fatigue setting in a little bit for both sides right now. Harry back on the wing. Thaher wants it. He gets it. Thaher goes to work with a jump hook in, and just a plus advantage there for Thaher, just size-wise, and that was Dobie who he was working on in the post, who has 4 personal fouls, and Dobie almost with a tough reverse finish there. Thaher to Tari, open for 3. Tarmo Tari from outside. $26-point lead for the Lions. No good on the finger roll there from Zhang. Iafrate. Motor in the other way. Can't get it to go. Just wouldn't fall on the finger roll. Lynn speeding back down the other way. His finger roll no good. It's like both of these sides need a breather right now. Harry out to Iafrate, and we're going the other way. Offensive foul called against Tristan Harry. Wheaton will make 4 substitutions here. Penavillano, Murphy, Morrissey, and Bubar all back into the game. For MIT, it's going to be Tim Minakazi re-entering, and Dobie is going to get himself a breather on the sidelines. Jones straight away. Minakazi left side. Good feed inside. Zhang. He's going to go to work in the post. Little turnaround. Can't get it to fall over the front iron. Harry to Murphy. Just checked back in. Back in the scoring column. Murphy. Downtown. He's got 23. Good feed. Jones with a catch and finish. This little fundamental pick and roll. Lynn to Jones there. 71-44 with 6 minutes to go. Murphy Almost got another one. Petavillano tries to save it. It goes into the hands of Minicozy. 3 on the way, off the mark from Zhang, and the rebound for Duncan Bubar. Harry puts it on the deck. Hesitation. Ball on the floor, and it's picked up by Wagner for MIT. Back the other way. Jones can't get the reverse, and Minicozy went for the tip in, but couldn't get it to fall. And a timeout here taken by Brian Walmsley. We'll step away, 5:09 to go. It's all Lions right now, 71-44 the lead. Wheaton over MIT. You're watching Wheaton men's basketball on the NUMAC Sports Network. Late stages here, Wheaton up big over MIT on their way to their first conference win of the season. Murphy outside, almost got that one to go. It had the line just a little short. Bounces over the backboard. Back to MIT. Petavillano almost came up with a steal. Lynn tried to just do a little floater pass to Jones. Lynn drives it inside, ball loose. Murphy comes away with it. Outlet way up floor, and a good one to Petavillano. Petavillano behind the back. Bubar thought about the three. Now Iafrate will kick it back out to Murphy. We'll slow things down here, set something up. Morrissey finds Iafrate left wing. Now Bubar straight away. Dish inside. Morrissey collects it and puts it in. Jones guarded by Bubar, fed inside. Lynn couldn't hold on to it, and nothing going MIT's way right now. Under 4 minutes to go. 29-point lead for the Lions. It's going to be their third consecutive dominant win over MIT. Blew them out at home last year, did the same thing on the road last year, and now at home, and Murphy almost had another one. That one just rolled in and out. Bubar collected the board but couldn't finish. You can tell that Murphy's shot is on. Even the misses are right there. Jones from straight away. Clank off the iron, and the rebound for Iafrate. Ty Murphy leading scorers right now with 23 points. And that's a career high for the junior out of Dedham. Previously had 20 twice going into today. And always a good sign when you can empty the bench if you're Brian Walmsley. 3 rookies in the game for Wheaton right now. Muhammad Nasruddin, Declan Radigan, and Elin Gross. All out there for Wheaton with Iafrate and Morrissey. Nasruddin left side. He's going to fake the handoff, drives in, puts it up. Actually, that was a pass to Gross and now an outlet up floor. Radigan trying to chase down Zhang. And he picks up the foul, so an and one for Michael Zhang. Zhang, the first year out of Jacksonville, averaging just under 10 points a game this season. It's his first field goal this afternoon, has 2 free throws to go along on the stat line. Zhang now a perfect 3 of 3 at the stripe so far today. And another steal. Jones back the other way. He'll flush it. Jake Jones with a steal. And the jam on the other end. Gross finds Nasruddin. Radigan puts up the 3. Radigan, nylon from downtown. And his teammates on the soccer team are loving it in the front row. Radigan, a 2-sport athlete here, the rookie out of New Hampshire, also a member of the very talented Wheaton soccer team who made it to the NUMAC semifinals this year. Gross left wing now, Morrissey straight away. Nasruddin. Hand it off to Gross. Shot clock down to 7. Iafrate back to Radigan. Tries another one. This one comes up short. Had to get it up with the shot clock winding down and shot clock violation. Now MIT will make some substitutions here. Yusuf Young checks in for the first time today. Landon Dolvin back in. Also on the floor for the Engineers, wearing number 4, CJ Tummings. That's Tummings with it outside. Jones, right elbow. Mid-range. Got the friendly rolling in. Jones coming off the bench, having a nice little day. He's got 6. 25-point lead, just over a minute to play here from Emerson Gymnasium. Wheaton's going to improve to 6-3 with a 1-1 conference record. MIT will fall to 2-8 and 1-1 in the NUMAC. Nasruddin cutting through inside, gets his own miss and a lot of contact, no call. Probably just given the score any other time that would have been a foul, and Nasruddin would have had free throws. Ball goes out of bounds off of Wheaton. Ty Murphy with a career-high 23 to lead the way for Wheaton today. On the other end, Isaac Doby had a heck of a day for MIT. The only scorer in double figures, he had 25. Good finish inside of the left hand there for Michael Zhang. Frady takes it to floor, finds Balone, who just checked in for Morrissey. Balone with the dribble, hands it off to Radigan. Nasruddin outside, backdoor. Was looking for Iafrate. The pass got tipped. Speeding back down the other way is Dolvin. Zhang, transition 3, got it to go. Zhang into double figures with 10 points, and now Wheaton can just dribble out the clock. The last game of the first semester and a big win to improve to 4-0 on their home floor. Wheaton, 76-56 over conference foe MIT to grab their first NUMAC win of the year. Lions 6-3, 1-1 in the NUMAC. MIT 2-7, also 1-1 in the NUMAC. Wheaton will not play until January 3rd when they go out to Western Mass to square off against Springfield. MIT will have a quick turnaround. They'll have their last game of the first semester at home Monday night against Tustin, coming down from Bangor, Maine. Final 76-56, Wheaton over MIT. In double figures, just 2 guys for the Lions, but very balanced scoring throughout. Ty Murphy with 23, Dimitri Iafrate with 13, and then Isaac Doby with a career-high 25 for MIT. Michael Zhang chipping in with 10. Final 76-56. Lions on top of the Engineers for their 3rd consecutive game. Don't go anywhere, though. Lions postgame coming up next here on the NUMAC Sports Network. 76-56, the win here for Wheaton over MIT. Third consecutive game you guys have blown out this team, and I'm joined here, lone senior on this team, Captain Jaden Kelleher. Jaden, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
I mean, you guys are playing really good basketball right now. Just had your 5th win in the last 6 games. What's clicking for this team right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it all starts on the defensive end. We're going to come every night, kind of bought in on that end, and we're going to make you earn everything you get. So it all starts there, and then offensively, we're really doing a good job of moving the ball. Everyone's touching it, and we're getting good looks.
Yep, you guys just been playing phenomenal, especially here at home. You're 4-0 at home this year. How big's that advantage for you guys playing in front of this good crowd at Emerson Gym?
Yeah, I mean, this place is the best. We love playing here. We love our fans. Great student turnout again tonight. We appreciate all our fans here, and we're thankful for them.
Yeah, but it's just the atmosphere in here is unmatched. Yeah. You've been having a really big role off the bench so far this season. Just walk me through what's been going right in your game so far this year in your senior year.
Yeah, just coming in and doing what's asked for me, guarding guys, making open shots, and just doing the stuff I got to do, all the little things to help this team win.
Yeah, you and everybody else have been great to watch so far this year. You guys have a long layoff now. Next game's not till a couple days after New Year's. I mean, that's just unheard of in a lot of sports to just have that long layoff between games. What does it take to just kind of stay in condition, keep the shot right without playing like high-level competition?
Yeah,
until
for
then?
sure. I mean, it's good to get a win today. When you have a 3-week break like this, it's great to get a win today. But, yeah, for sure, just staying in the gym, staying fit, getting your cardio in, and getting your shots up.
Yep. All right, Jaden, thanks for joining me.
Jackson.
Great game, buddy. Turn it over here. Somebody that's been up here a lot in his career so far. First time he's been up here this year. Joined here by Ty Murphy, who just had a career-high 23 points.
Yeah.
Ty, I mean, just walk me through your performance today.
I really haven't been shooting it that well to start the season after I got hurt. But, the coaches, my teammates always tell me to keep shooting, and I finally really seemed to fell today. So,
I mean, even the ones that were missing, it's a good day when they're on target.
Yeah, for sure.
You just mentioned it. You missed the first chunk of the season with an injury. What's it been like kind of getting back in the groove so far this year?
It's been tough. My conditioning was I think it was good for that first scrimmage, and then it's just really stinks being out for like three weeks. Can't do anything. Just my ankle is just so swollen I couldn't do anything. It stunk. But I think I've finally caught my second wind now. Feel good. So
yeah, it really looks like it out there. You guys, 5 of your last 6 for wins, and that one loss was the overtime loss against a really good Clark team. What are you guys doing right now? What can you do to kind of continue that even with the long layoff coming up?
Our defense has just been phenomenal to start the year. It's been awesome, and defense will always travel, which is a huge help. I know Coach has been harping on that. We didn't really shoot the ball too well. Our defense will always be there and will always be in games. So
I mean, you guys
will be good,
especially your guard core, yourself, Sal, Ty, Dimitri. It's just tenacious defense, and that just quickly turns into offense. All right, Ty, thanks for joining me. Great game today,
Thank
buddy.
You, appreciate it.
Final score: Wheaton 76, MIT 56. Lions get their first NUMAC win of the year. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. For Wheaton Collins and the NUMAC Sports Network, I'm Jackson Walsh.